Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today's topic of discussion, data interpretation, table and bar graph, IBPS RRB PO Mains. Before we start our discussion, please subscribe to our YouTube channel Time for Bank SSCCGLE and click on bell icon so that you get a notification of all the videos that are uploaded on this channel. Yes, my dear students, please be ready with the pen and paper. Now let's begin our session. Here directions are given. Study the following table carefully to answer the questions that follow. The table shows the number of sellers, fruits and flowers in 5 cities P, Q, R, S and T. Look at the table here. Some values are missing here. We need to calculate, we need to find out those values by using the given information. And look at the footnote here. The total number of sellers is equal to number of fruit sellers plus number of flower sellers. Point number 2. The average number of sellers in P, R and S is 700. Average is 700 means what is the sum? Sum is equal to 3 times of 700, 2100. Dear students, P, R and S, average is given. How much here? Average is 700 means sum is equal to 3 times of 700, that is 2100. The value of P, 900, and the value of R, it's N, and S, 750. It is equal to 2100. Find out the value of N. 900 plus 750, that is 1650. Subtract 1650 from 2100, it will give 450. That is the value of N. N is equal to 450. Okay. Now look at the next part. 450 minus 250. 450 minus 250 is equal to 200. So this part is equal to 200. D by 5 is equal to 200 means D is equal to 5 times of 200, that is 1000. The value of D is equal to 1000. Dear students, total sellers is 750, flower sellers are 400. 400 subtract from 750, it will give the value of B. The value of B is equal to sub 350. 750 minus 400. Okay. Now look at this one. 5B. B is equal to 350. 5 times of 350. 5 times of 300, 1500. 5 times of 50, that is 250. So 1500 plus 250 is 1750 plus 50, 1800. So this value, total value here, it is 1800. 1800 minus 1000, that is the value of C. Total number of sellers is equal to sum of these two values. Now look at next one. Here C is equal to 800. Now 0.75 C, 0.75 means 3 by 4. 3 by 4 of C, C is equal to 800. Simplify, it will give the value of 600. So what is that? 600 is the flower sellers in CTP. Total 900, 600 are flower sellers means the difference of these two is the value of A, that is 300. A is equal to 300. Now 0.5A, 0.5 means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 of 300, that is 150. 150 is equal to flower sellers in the CTQ. 150 plus 125, by adding these two, it will give 275. Yes, my dear students, just look at the table here. Now we got all the values. A is equal to 300, B is equal to 350, C is equal to 800, D is equal to 1000, N is equal to 450. And what about 5B plus 50? 1800. Here, missing value 275. 0.5A, 0.75A, D by 5. All the values we have. Now, by using this information, need to answer the questions that follow. Look at the First question on your screen. Find the value of B plus C is to A plus D. B plus C. What is the value of B? 350. C is equal to 800. Adding these two, it will give 1150. And A plus D. A plus D means here A is equal to how much? 300 and D is equal to 1000. 300 plus 1000, that is 1300. Asking to find out the ratio. So simplify, 0 and 0 get cancelled. Now dividing with 5, here it goes exactly 23 times, whereas in 130, 26 times. Yes, my dear students, what is the right choice? You are right. Option 3, third choice is the right answer. Okay. Look at the second question on your screen. In city queue, 60% of the sellers are females, in which the number of fruit sellers is A by 5. Find the number of flower sellers who are males. City queue, 60% are females. So fruit sellers and flower sellers, males and the females. 60% of the sellers are females. 60% means 3 by 5. 3 by 5 of 275. Simplify, it was exactly 55 times. Now the product is 165. What is 165? Total number of females. Total number of females means by adding these two we get, it is 165. Okay. The number of, in which the number of fruit sellers is A by 5. Fruit sellers is A by 5. The value of A is equal to 300. 300 by 5 is the fruit sellers. So how much it is? 60. So fruit sellers are 60. 60 fruit sellers, so total is 165. How many flower sellers? 165 minus 60, that is 105. Actually, in city queue, how many flower sellers are there? In city queue, flower sellers are 150. In that 105 are female, means the remaining are males. What is the remaining value? 150 minus 105, that is 45. The right choice, option 1. Choice 1 is the right answer. Now, look at the next example on your screen. In cities P and T together, the number of fruit sellers is what percentage more or less than that of the flower sellers? P and T together, fruit sellers. What is the fruit sellers here? 300 and 800. P and T, fruit sellers, 300 plus 800, that is 1100. What about the flower sellers? Flower sellers here, 600 and 800,000. 600 plus 1000, that is 1600. Now what to find? Here more or less percentage. The fruit sellers are 1100, which is less than the flower sellers. So less percentage to be found. Less percentage means difference of these two values with the higher value into 100. Simplify. Zeros to 0 we can cancel. 4 times in 16 in 125 times. 5 times of 25, that is 125. 125 by 4. The result is 31.25% less. Option 5. What is the right answer? Choice 5. Mark the answer as a choice 5. Look at the next example. Question number 4. The total number of sellers in P and R is X. Which of the following statements is true regarding to the value of X? So we need to find out the statement which is true in the given statements. Look at the first one. What is the X here? X is the P and R, the total number of sellers. P, what is the value? 900. R, 450. P plus R. P plus R, the total number of sellers is equal to 1350. Yes, my dear student, just look at one by one statement. First one, total number of flower sellers in P and Q. Flower sellers in P and Q means here 600 and Q 150. 600 plus 150, that is 750. But actual value given here is 1350. So it is not same, means it is ruled out. Look at the second one. The total number of flower sellers in Q, R and T. Q, R and T total flower sellers. 150 plus 200 plus 1000. 150 plus 2000, 350. Plus 1000, 1350. Yes, it is true. Now look at the third one. 3 times the number of flower sellers in Q. Flower sellers in Q is 150. 3 times of 150 means 450. But actual value here, it is 1350. Not matching, so incorrect. So out of the 3 statements, which is true? Only B is true. Now mark the choice 3 as the answer. So what is the right answer? Choice 3. Am I clear? Right, moving to the next example. The total number of sellers in city EU 20% more than those in city R. So R, what is the total number here? 450. 20% more. 20% on 450, 90. 90 more means here 90 plus 450, 540. In EU, the total number is 540. How many fruit sellers and the flower sellers? Now, let's continue the question here. If the number of fruit sellers in EU is 60% of those in Q and R together. Fruit sellers, Q and R. Fruit sellers, Q and R means 125 plus 250. 125 plus 250, that is 375. In that 375, what is the percentage here? 60%. 60% means 3 by 5. 5 goes how many times? 75 times. 3 times of 75 is equal to 225. So 225. Now what to find? Find the number of flower sellers in city U. So this value need to be 5. 540 minus 225. 40 minus 25, that is a 15. And 500 minus 200, 315. So 315. Find out the option, which option is correct. Here options are given in terms of alphabets and the numerical value. Just look at D is equal to 1000. When D is equal to 1000, 1000 minus 500, that is a 500. But the value is 315. Incorrect. Look at the second one. C minus 200. The value of C is equal to 800. 800 minus 200, that is 600. But here answer is 315. So second is also out. Look at the third one. B plus 25. B is equal to 350. 350 plus 25, 375. It is not matching with the number. So third one is also ruled out. Next, A plus 15. My dear students, how much is the value of A? 300. Plus 15, 315. So what is the right choice? Option 4. Fourth choice is the correct answer. Okay. Now look at the next set of questions. One more set is given here. Just look at. Directions are given. Study the following bar graph and the table carefully to answer the questions that follow. The bar graph shows the population of lions and tigers in 2 places, A and B, from 2018 to 2022. The table shows the details of the population of lions and tigers in respective places. Okay. So we have a table as well as a bar graph, which is providing information on the number of lions and the tigers. Look at the bar graph. Here places A and B, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. Number of animals. In A, place A, in 2018, the number of lions and tigers are 240. In place B, the number of lions and tigers total 280. Similarly, 2019, 360 lions and tigers total number. In place A. In place B, the total number of lions and tigers is 300. The same logic is applicable for remaining years. Just look at the table. Year-wise population of lions in two places A and B. Lions in A and B. How much here? 220. 220 lions in 2018. And what about the tigers? The tigers in A and B are in the ratio 7:8. Yes, my dear students. Just look at the bar graph as well as this table. Here, total number of animals, lions and tigers. How much? It is 520. In that 520, 220 are lions. Means remaining how many? 520 minus 220, remaining 300. The remaining 300 are tigers. Now, what is the ratio? 7:8. 7:8 means sum of the ratio is 15. 300 by 15, one part is equal to 20. 20 into 7, 140. And 20 into 8, 160. The number of tigers in place A, the number of tigers in place B. Am I clear? What I am doing? Please listen once again. Total here 520. Total number of lions and tigers in both the places A and B. Here only lions, when you observe, 220. 520 minus 220, that is 300. 300 are the tigers. Divide 300 based on the ratio 7:8. 7:8 means sum of the ratio is 15. 300 by 15. That is 20. 20 into 7, 20 into 8. My dear students, in place A, how many tigers? 140. 140 tigers, actually animals are 240. 240 minus 140, that is 100. The number of lions, it is 100 in place A. And place B, 220 minus 100, 120. 100 plus 120, that is 220. In the same manner, just to find out the remaining years. Now, let me explain one more year. By adding these two, 2019, what is the value? 660. Total number of lions and tigers in the year 2019 from the both the places, A and B. Now, look at the 380 are lions. 380 are lions. Here, how many total? 660. So, what is the remaining? 680 minus 660. Sorry, 660 minus 380. What is the result? 280. 660 minus 380. How much it is? That is 280. So 280 divided based on the ratio 4:3. 280 by 7. 280 by 7 means 40. 40 into 4, 160. 40 into 3, 120. In A, tigers are 160. In A, tigers are 160 means 360 minus 160. That will give the number of lions. Lions is equal to 200. 380 minus 200, that is 180. Hope you are able to understand this concept. Now, one more. Let me try one more value here. Now, sum of these two is equal to 2020, 750. Total number of lions and tigers from the both the places. 750. Here 300. Only lions. 750 minus 300. What is the result? 450. So 450 divide based on this ratio. So 450 by 15. 450 by 15 means 30. One part is equal to 30 means 30 into 8. 240 and here it is 210. Number of tigers. Similarly, just look at here 300 are the lions. My dear students, from the place A, tigers are 240. Tigers are 240 means just subtract 240 from 400. 400 minus 240. Remaining is 160. So 160 value. 300 minus 160. What is the result? 140. In the same manner, just to find out the other two. And try the questions that are given based on this table. Now, I am providing here ready-made data to you. Just to look at this one. Number of lions, number of tigers, in both the places A and B, year-wise. 2018, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Now, look at the first example. In place A, find the difference between the lion population in 2020 and 2022. Place A, lion population. Place A, lion population. Which year? 2020. 2020 and 2022. 160 and 200. How much is the difference of these two? 200 minus 160. That is a 40. Right choice, option 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Okay. Now look at the next example. Question number 7. In 2018, what is the ratio of the population of lions in A to that of B? 2018. Lions population, ratio of the population of lions in A to that of B. A and B. 100 and 120. What is the ratio? Dividing with 20. 5 times and 6 times. 100 and 120. 25 is the 26 times. Now, what is the ratio? 5:6. Option 4. The answer for this question, choice 4. Next example. In 2018, the difference between the population of lions and tigers in a place A. 2018. So, lions and tigers from the place A. Lions and tigers. Difference. How much is the difference? 100 and 140. The difference is 40. Is what percentage of that in the place B? Place B. Just look at the place B. What is the difference here? 160 and 120. Difference is 40. Just to find out the percentage. Simplify. 40 and 40 gets cancelled. Remaining is 100%. Answer choice 1. First choice is the right answer. Okay. Next example on your screen. In 2019, if 50 lions from the place A and 60 lions from the place B were shifted to another place in 2019, then what is the ratio of the remaining number of lions in place A to that of the place B? Place A and place B 2019, what to find? Lions. So 50 lions from the place A shifted. So 50 lions shifted means here 200 is a number. 50 shifted means 200 minus 50, that is a 150. Then what about the 60 lions from the place B? From the place B, so 61 shifted to another place. So just subtract 60 from 180. The result is 180 minus 60, that is 120. Simplify. What to find here? What is the ratio of the remaining number of lions in place A to that of B? Simplify. 0 and 0 get cancelled. Now dividing with 3. 5 times and 4 times. Ratio is 5:4. Answer choice option 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Now, next example on your screen. In place B, the number of lions and tigers increased by 60 and 50% respectively from 2022 to 23. If there is no change in the animal population in the place A from 22 to 23, then find the population, total population of the lions and tigers in the year 23. Now 2023, lions and tigers. So here place A and B, A and B. Now what is the condition here? The number of lions and tigers increased by 60 and 50% respectively from 22 to 23 in place B. In place B. 60% increase lions. So 60% increase means what is the lions value here? 200. 60% of 200, that is 120, increased by 120 means 200 plus 120 becomes 320. Okay. Next. What about the tigers? Tigers increased by 50% respectively. Tigers increased by 50% means here 120, 50% is half is equal to 60, increased by 60 means becomes 180. What about the remaining here? There is no change. So what is the lions here? In A, that is a 200, and whereas in this, that is a 250. Just observe the sum of these values. Total number of animals to be found. It is 520, and whereas 430. By adding this, it is 950. So 950, mark the choice 4 as the answer. What is the right answer? Option 4. Okay. So with this, we'll stop this discussion. This is the completion of the data interpretation. My dear students, please take a next step towards your dream with the time. For more queries, you can visit us. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.